Can someone like Dan Bilzerian, a very public figure, say whatever they want in the media about their employees? As Dan Bilzerian found out from a jury for $6.5 million, you cannot. Defamation lawsuits can be applicable in the employment context as well. We've seen that over the last couple of years. A prominent example is Dan Bilzerian's company was sued by a former executive, and that case sort of evolved from Dan Bilzerian being in the public media and spending a lot of money on potentially private expenses using the company. They had asked that the executives at the company sign off on some of these expenses, and when they denied and had said that it was improper and potentially illegal to do so, Dan Bilzerian seemingly went to TMZ, made very public statements about the CEO, mentioning that he believed he was potentially on drugs, he was grossly incompetent, and that he would shortly be fired thereafter, which he was fired, and obviously would have a hard time finding a job thereafter based on these very public comments made by Dan Bilzerian in retaliation. And so essentially what happens there is that when Dan Bilzerian's making these comments, sort of saying that this person's incompetent, and he's able to point to a 20-year track record as an executive for multiple companies, never been fired before, never been disciplined, always been a model employee, it's kind of easy to show that this was retaliation and Mr. Bilzerian was trying to throw his reputation under the bus in retaliation to make sure he couldn't find a job in the future. Or, at the very least, we know it harmed his reputation. And that's where defamation in workplaces comes in. Not every rude comment in the workplace rises to the level of defamation, but lies that hurt your job or reputation often are. If you have any questions about whether you have a case for defamation, give us a call.